Good morning, students. Second year civics. The Constitution of India. Constitution means constitute. Constitution means established form of government in a country. For every country, there should be a constitution. Government is aimed at achieving the aims and objects of the people in the society. It is the state administration method. Here, the state means nation. The total administration method of the state is described in the form of the constitution. The constitution is nothing but the laws of a country. A state or an organization is the subject matter of preparing the constitution. Constitution is nothing but the basic law of the state. It is the preliminary law. It is nothing but the rules and regulations of a particular organization. If the college prepares a book which includes the rules and regulation of the college, it is known as the constitution of that college. In the same way, for every country, there should be a constitution. The people who belongs to the territory organize themselves into a state. So, a state means the territory, locality, or the nation of a state. So, once upon a time, we are ruled by the Britishers. After that, we prepared the rules and regulations by the Indian politicians and the philosophers and political leaders. That rules and regulations are known as constitution. So constitution is nothing but a set of basic rules that ensures coordination amongst the members and group of a society. There should be a cooperation between the ruler and the ruled. Here the rulers are the political leaders in the position of prime minister, president, and the other forms of state and central level administrators. The societies are governed by the constitution. Without constitution, there should be no governance. That's why there must be a constitution for governing the societies or people. It is the basic allocation of powers in a society. Constitution is the basic allocation of powers in a society. For each country, there is a constitution. So, constitution is nothing but the political institution that governs the society is called state. State is the main subject matter of the constitution. It is a supreme document that regulates the relationship between the people and the government. So, constitution in simple sense, we should describe it as the document that regulates or control the relationship between the public and the government. It may be in the form of written like India, and it may be in the form of unwritten also. In case of UK, United Kingdom, they are also having the constitution, but that constitution is not written. But in India, the constitution is in the form of written, and we also following the combination of both written and unwritten constitution. That's why the Indian constitution is called as the rigid, written, lengthy, longest constitutions in the world. Now let us know the elements of the constitution. Elements are nothing but the important parts of a particular constitution. Element is an important part of constitution. The constitution functions the following features. So we may also call it as the functions of the constitution, or the main part of the constitution. In those, the legislature is one and foremost one among the elements of constitution. So the first one is known as legislature. The constitution prescribes a set of basic rules that ensure coordination among the members and groups of society. For example, in India, there is a democracy system. Through this system, we are following the parliamentary legislature system, which is known as the representative system. The leaders are elected to the legislature by the people and among the people and for the people, and this system is known as democracy, and they are preparing the laws in India, whereas the republicans and monarchs are framing the laws in other country. That's why we are following the parliamentary legislative system and representative system. We are following the world foremost democracy system, and we are enacting laws by the people. The second one is known as the modern governments, or the second element of our constitution. Three organs of government are legislature, executive, and judiciary. The legislature frames the laws, and the executive executes law, and the judiciary interprets laws. So modern government, in olden days, constitution is nothing but the study of the state. After few years, it is the study of government and state. Later, the modern government came into existence in the scope of the constitution and political science. Thirdly, we are having the element of fundamental rights and duties. These are needed for relationship between the ruler and the rulers. That means between the people and the rulers, there should be a good relationship. For maintaining this good relationship, we are in need of fundamental rights and duties. They are included in Indian Constitution as elements as part 3 and 4a, which are known as the fundamental rights and duties for pursuing the good relationship between the people and the ruler. The fourth element is known as directive principles of state policy. The government is aimed to fulfill the needs of the people for good life, well-being of its members. So the directions for welfare state is the modern concept, and the element came into existence for giving directions only. They are not having the status of fundamental rights and duties. They are only the directive principles, so they are only treated as directions for giving good life to the people and welfare of the people. Last one,